So the Caitlyn Clark MVP discussion is heating up right now. And I think that it is legitimately, it's a discussion. It's a discussion. Is she in that MVP conversation? The serious MVP conversation? I don't think so. Should she be on every single person's ballot? As in you get to pick 1 through 5? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, you can't argue we're lower than 5. Before we get on to it, thank you guys so much for 30,000 subscribers. Like, I don't know how we managed to do this. Like, we were on, what are we on? 26. We were on 28,000 subscribers, like, a week ago. We had 29,000 subscribers a day and a half ago, and we're now at 30,000. Thank you guys so much. We're going for 35 by the end of the season, but I'm happy with 30, to be honest. But Caitlyn Clark is averaging 18.4 points, 8.3 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, and is coming off the best game of her career. She had 31 points on 14 shots, 5 of 9 from 3, and one of those was just her taking a piss-take circus shot. 12 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 of them were Paolo Maldini-esque interceptions with people's feet, and one of them was her at the end of the game up 30, taking the piss, trying to throw a bounce behind the back alley-oop. But that was the best game of her career. That was the best game of her career. She's had 2 of her probably 4 best games against Chicago. But since the Olympic break, she has had 29, 23, 23, 19, 19, 31. Like, I really want Kelsey Mitchell to win Player of the Month. But Caitlyn Clark, by every metric, it's Caitlyn Clark. By every metric, it's Caitlyn Clark. She's averaging the same amount of points, way more assists, more rebounds, more steals, more blocks. Their shooting percentage is basically the same. Like, by every metric, it's Clark. But I really want it to be Mitchell. I really want Kelsey Mitchell to win that Player of the Month over Caitlyn. Caitlyn's got her Player of the Week. I want Kelsey Mitchell to win Player of the Month. But this game she's averaging 18 and 8. She had the first ever 30 and 12 assist game. Like the 5th ever 30 and 10 game. She set the record for most 20 and 10 games in a season. She has set, like, there is a good chance, if she, I think, has 3 more 20-point, if she has 3 more double-doubles with assists this season, she has more double-doubles with assists than every single rookie in the history of the WNBA combined. Yes. Not just, she broke the double-double record for rookies. No, she might have more with assists than every other rookie combined. Yeah. And it's likely. The fact is that she's averaging over the last, 12, 13 games, 15 and 11 or something. Or not 15, 23 and 11. It's something we've never seen before. And I don't think she can get into that MVP conversation because the team's record, just simply put, is not good enough. I think if the only chance of AJ not winning it is if the Aces somehow drop down to 6. If they drop to 6, then I doubt they win. But all they have to do is beat bad teams and they're fine. The Minnesota Lynx dropping to 3rd hurts Fee Collier's chances. And I just think there's just pure sheer stats and what AJ Wilson did, especially at the start of the season. She's got it in the bag. I think Fee Collier as well has got 2nd place in the bag. They are my 2 absolute guarantees to be on the All-W first team. But there is no reason, for me, the All-W teams right now, if you cannot in good faith not have Caitlyn Clark in your first team. And I understand people being like, the Sun needs someone. Man, the Sun have 5 All-Stars. Whatever about people talking about the Connecticut Sun team. Or the Fever team having their 3 All-Stars. And the Connecticut Sun have 5. And, sorry, my computer's freezing right now. But no, the Connecticut Sun literally have 5 All-Star level players. DeWanna Bonner is an All-Star. Alyssa Thomas is an Olympian. Marina Mabry is an All-Star level player. Dejanay Carrington is an All-Star. People hate her, but she's an All-Star level player. And Bree Jones is an All-Star. They got 5 All-Stars. And they also play a style of basketball where they try to drag you down to their level, which they're really damn good at. But that's what they try to do. They try to drag you down. And I'm sorry, Alyssa Thomas, yeah, I get it. She's averaging 11, 8, and 7? sheer stat for stat, Caitlyn Clark is contributing much more in the significantly more in offense. And also, Caitlyn Clark has not cheap shotted about 6 people this year. Like, she's not a cheap shot artist. So that helps. And it's not just Caitlyn Clark. Like, Alyssa Thomas has gone out. She chokeslammed Angel Reese. Like, let's be real. And, like, she's one of the dirtiest players in the WNBA. But for me, it should go Fee, Aja. In the MVP, it should be Gap, Caitlyn Clark third. Sabrina Ionescu's been really quiet since the Olympic break. She's had a couple of okay games. She's been really quiet. Stewie's been good. I think Stewie has gotten her spot on the first team. I think Sabrina should be on the first team with Caitlyn Clark. I think that should be the first team. The second team, All-WNBA. Alyssa Thomas. Kat Copper. Kayla McBride. Neko Umake, because you got to give one of the Seattle Storm players there. And again, it's the Seattle Storm of 5 freaking All-Stars. And then, if she keeps it up, Kelsey Mitchell. If she doesn't keep it up, you can then look towards giving, Jackie Young maybe a spot. I think Jackie Young's not been good at all. I don't think Jackie Young's been as good as she should be. I think she is really good. I don't think she's been as good. Maybe Kennedy Carter. I don't know what way Kennedy Carter is going to end the season. But for me, Caitlyn Clark is not in the best or in the MVP conversation because the first 10 games counted. But Caitlyn Clark is in the best player in the world conversation. Caitlyn Clark, if you surround Caitlyn Clark, like this Fever team without Caitlyn Clark win 8 games. They're the second worst team in the WNBA. They're not the worst. They're not as bad as the Sparks. This Fever team, let's just say Caitlyn Clark got injured and missed her entire rookie year. This Fever team would win about 8 games. And you might say, oh, but like they won 13 last year. The league's gotten better than last year. There is no like disastrous Storm team. The Wings were like, we can't forget, the Dallas Wings were a really, really good team last year. The Mystics are not that bad. This league is better than they were last year. Like the Storm added a bunch of All-Stars. The only team that got really worse, significantly worse, was Chicago. In fairness, actually, Elena Delle Donne gone from the Mystics. But they might win 8-9 games without Caitlyn, with Erica Wheeler running one. So what she is able to do to elevate, and it's not only elevate herself, it's elevate the players around her. What her style of play has done to Kelsey Mitchell is turn Kelsey Mitchell into the best shooting guard in the WNBA. I think she's a passable defender on the ball. But what she can do orchestrating an offense with players around her, how she can elevate other people's games and make the game easier for everyone, how she can pass, and the fact that she's box office helps. It does. It always has, always will help being box office and not being a boring player to watch. Caitlyn Clark, for me, is at a level pegging with Aja Wilson. I fully believe that. I think Caitlyn Clark is better. I think possibly the gap between them on defense is bigger than the gap between them on offense. But Caitlyn Clark is a better offensive player than Aja Wilson. Aja Wilson is a better scorer. Caitlyn Clark is a better offensive player. She is the best offensive player in the WNBA. She is the best offensive player at this point in time. In her rookie year, she is probably the best offensive player in the history of the WNBA when allowed to play her system, obviously. When she's not playing her system, when she's not playing a system that suits her, Caitlyn Clark is not good. And that is the only knock you can have on Caitlyn Clark, is that she is a system player, but it's a system that wins. So anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.